Hello and one and all, and welcome back to yet another movie review. And this time I shall be reviewing the 10th official Fast and Furious movie. God, I'm making 10 of these. But they're going to do more, but we'll get into it in a bit. And that is Fast X. Yeah, they somehow had to call this anyway. In 10, it's a big number for you guys, so there you go. So this is directed by the director of Transporter 2 with Jason Statham and The Incredible Hulk. I'm not going to pronounce the director's name, otherwise I'm just going to butcher it. It once again, of course, stars the usual cast in here, like Vin Diesel. You have a couple of new people, Jason Momoa and Brie Larson. And yeah, it's the same crap over and over again. You know what Fast and Furious is? It's a very love-hate franchise, but I myself am a fan of the films. I own all the films except for the 9th film, because the 9th film, to say the least, ain't good. Just explaining how to bring back certain characters like Han just really didn't go well, and them just going up into space. Just gratefully, Fast X does not go up into space, thank God. This film is so much better than the 9th film, which I'm happy to say that, although I don't consider this to be like a great movie per se. I mean, the closest above great film really is was Fast 5, really, because that film is just groundbreaking to say the least, and just a film that I can watch over and over again with great action. It's a common. It was pretty much transporting from the first 4 movies, which were basically race movies, and from the 5th film and onwards, it was all straight up action. But that 5th film, to me, will always be the best in the series. With this film, it's better than some of the movies, including the 9th film, but it ranks probably between like the bottom and the mid of the list. Not very close to the bottom per se, but you know what I mean. But there were some good aspects in here. Jason Momoa is bonkers here, to say the least. I know it's kind of a British word, whatever. I can't help it, but just he goes crazy in this movie. That's probably the better word anyway. Like, he was a very imitating villain, to say the least, calling back from the events from a previous Fast and Furious film. It's not really a spoiler. I don't think you've probably seen the trailers, but it homages the 5th film, which is why I only watched that film in preparation for this anyway. So, Oh yeah, not only are they going to do 2 more movies, this is going to be a trilogy. Yeah, not only are they just going to make a whopper of a finale, but they're just going to make a very ridiculous finale, to say the least, of 3 movies, including this film. And Brie Larson, I was very concerned going in, because I thought she was really wooden as Captain Marvel. I mean, she's all right as an actress. She's just not really top tier. With here, I didn't mind her, honestly. She wasn't all that bad, to say the least. I mean, she's not great by any means, and a bit of a surprise for me anyway is that from the 9th film, John Cena, we all know him from the 9th film, ain't great in that one, but here, he's much better here. I mean, although it's not a top tier performance, his performance isn't as good as he is as Peacemaker in the DC universe, even though it's coming to an end. Moving on. But he actually did something which works compared to the 9th film. And then, of course, you have Vin Diesel tries to get some Jason Statham. And yeah, and most of the usual characters that come back. And to say the least, guys, some action's really good, particularly one action scene, which I'm not going to spoil for you, but it was generally really good. But unfortunately, though, this film does still have a sheer amount of issues, just like most of the Fast and the Furious movies. Anyway, there's just a lot of moments where I'm just like, what is going on here? And also, some dialogue isn't great, and also very unfocused. Just the editing can be all over the place. This film could have been trimmed down a little bit. I get why, you want to make the longest movie possible to a point, but then again, there could have been, looking at this movie, there's a fair amount that could be trimmed off, to say the least, And there is a credit scene, by the way. Stay for the credit scene. The credit scene is really good. That was another one of the only thing redeeming about the movie, to say the least. But overall, guys, Fast X, same shit over and over again. But overall, this is probably one of the better films in the series, but not particularly really good. But to sum it up, this movie, it's fine, It's got passable moments. It is so much better than the ninth film. I don't do grades anymore, but I'd probably give FX a C+. The ninth film I gave a C. But honestly, that film's kind of embarrassing, to say the least, so it's way worse than I think now. But overall, I don't do grades anymore. I know I've said it before on my channel, but moving on. But overall, guys, it has some good elements and some bad elements. Very, very 50-50 movie. Some are going to like this as a Fast and Furious fan, and I am a fan of the series, and I still wish that it ended at the 7th film, like a lot of people do, and I certainly agree with that. But the fact they're making a trilogy is just like, it's not as stupid as going into space, but movies are movies. They are what they are. But there you go, guys. That was my review on Fast X. So comment down below. Let me know below what did you guys think of this movie. Where do you consider this amongst the Fast and Furious movies? Do you rank it near the bottom, or somewhere near the top, or like myself, somewhere near the middle? Let me know below in the comments. Let's have a great discussion down there. And as always, guys, feel free to comment, like, subscribe, share this video, and notify that bell before you leave. And as always, until my next video, I shall see you then, and peace. Family.